Good morning, Kripple Krew. We are joined today by Sever7. Thanks for joining us today, homie.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me on. Hey, what's up, Kripple Krew?
We've got Ron Crow, member Kripple Krew Inc., Kelly White, member Kripple Krew Inc., Angelo, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's good? What's up, Kathleen Smith, out on the kayak this morning? And Marco, Kripple Krew Inc. was the first one to drop a comment at 6 something. No, not surprising. Marco's always early. So, I saw, what was it? Was it Tuesday's live that you hit 200 subscribers?
Yeah, you guys got me right over the edge. So
That's awesome.
I think I'm sitting at like 219 right now. I've been pretty consistent with putting videos and stuff out as far as like daily uploads and stuff. So yeah, I mean, 2, 3, 4 subscribers a day. It's been pretty. It's been pretty awesome. I don't really care about the number as much, but a few of my videos have gotten a few thousand views. So I just want to make sure that whatever I'm doing is, getting a few people to stick.
Yeah, that's awesome. Derek for real, member Kripple Krew Inc. Be shady, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brother? Sever7. Nope. Yeah. So used to saying hello when people pop in the chat. What's up, Kevin Santer, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's good? Wicked Dream Designs. Hey, what's up? What's good from Hawaii? How'd the pre-orders go? Ed Durbin, add yours. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up the Wicked Dreams Design Nefarious to show real quick. Dreams Nefarious. Getting that. Looks like, yep, sold out. Nice. Yep. That is awesome. I'm going to get some more pictures of it real quick. I'm trying to pop up a screen that would have a bunch of pictures of his Nefarious. And which one's going to show me the most? Oh, here we go. All right. Neil McKenzie, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Ron Dobbins. Good morning, homie. We're going to go Inception mode for one quick second because I want to show the Wicked Dreams Designs Nefarious. Oh, I don't know why it popped up a second, but look at that. That is such a good looking knife. I love that, like, murder grind on the blade. Yeah, beautiful knife, man.
That knife is beautiful. Does your chat know the story behind it? As far as like the conception of it and what his inspiration for it was?
I don't believe they do.
Wicked Dream. I know some of it, but I probably won't do it any justice. Are you okay with me kind of stumbling through it a little bit?
Splitting Slices, member Kripple Krew. What's up, Byron? Yeah, the cover band. He just thinks he's good and he can play forever. He said, "Yeah, go for it."
Sweet. So, so if you guys should all follow Wicked Dreams on Instagram because his modifications are absolutely insane.
They are.
So he's a husband and a father. He does. The guy works his tail off. And as you guys know, like to get a knife to market, there's a few things you can do. You can work with, a company like, Kubi or something like that. That's how I'm getting my knife out there. And they take on all the risk. They pay for everything. They do all that. And it's really, really easy to get a design out there that way. The other way you can do it, though, is you pay for everything. You come up with the design, you find the OEM you want to work with, and then you just have to give them like a fortune. Like it's so expensive. Well, Wicked Dream Design, as I understand it, and part of where the name came from is he had a dream. And in his dream, this very specific, very unique, very kind of futuristic design came to him. And I'll be honest, guys, I have dreams all the time. That doesn't mean I make it a reality. You know, I mean, we all wish we did all the time. But, you know, Wicked Dreams really woke up, put that design on paper, found an OEM, you know, and I mean, he's a blue collar guy, just like the rest of his guys and gals out there. You know, it's not like he's filthy rich. He could just drop money on this. You know, this is something that he really had to believe in, have some heart and soul behind, and then he just made it happen.
Self-funding is expensive.
It's so expensive. And it not just putting the design and getting the OEM and paying for it, though, but, you know, the grind behind it. I mean, for those of you guys that frequent live streams, you know, he was in like every Metal Complex live stream, the Tri-State live streams. He was in these live streams. I mean, he was all over the place, you know, saying, hey, you know, check out my design. And he was kind of like a one-man campaign until everyone got hands on it. And then everybody was like, holy crap, this thing's amazing. So, yeah, I just wanted to give some props to Wicked Dream for, you know, really being that person that made it happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's I left so much out, I'm sure. I didn't do it any justice, but, you know, that's my understanding of his story.
Very cool.
Wicked Dreams, I hope I did you some justice, bro.
So your design with Gooby.
Yeah. So I can actually send it over to you. I can't show, you know, a ton of detail.
Whatever you can show, send me on Instagram. I'll share.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, mine's called the Sever 7 Get Some. And I wanted to work with Kubi because Kubi, they all these like up and coming companies have gotten really good at doing specific things. And I think like while Vosteed has nailed the top liner lock, I think like Kubi has just gotten really good at pumping out titanium frame locks like at every price point. You know what I'm saying?
They really are good at it.
Yeah.
Just in time, what's going on? Neil Mudd, brother, what's up? Member Kripple Krew Inc. With laid off Pete, member Kripple Krew Inc. Okay, I apologize for that.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Actually, I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't said hi to like anybody. My bad. Splitting Sizes, Be Shady. What's up, guys? Neil Mudd, laid off Pete, Kevin Santer, Derek For Real, Ron Dobbins. Hope you guys are all doing really good today. But yeah, so I wanted to work with him because at the end of the day, I just wanted a solid titanium frame lock. And so I started talking to Kubi about 9 months ago or something like that. And they wanted to buy the design. And I was like, sweet. And then prototypes coming around. I mean, hopefully in the next month or two. And then once I get hands on that, I'll get to approve it. And then they're going to send it out to, you know, all the reviewers and stuff like that. And then I'll send it out to some reviewers too. I'll make sure you get on that list.
I appreciate that. I would love to check it out.
Yeah. And then, I mean, that's really the nuts and bolts of it. I'm sending that over to you in just a second. It'll be a little bit easier to see what I'm talking about. It's single thumb stud and front flipper. I know I'm going to catch some hate for that. Please don't.
I like front flippers. And Wicked Dreams Design said that you were very accurate. He said it was a big headache at a few points in that time frame, almost waved the white flag, but his wife, his better half, kept his spirits going and reminded him it's a leap of faith. Go all in or go home. Dude,
that's awesome. I'm so happy I could do your story any sort of justice, man, but that's absolutely incredible. I remember talking to you before before it was even certain if your knife was going to come to market, you know, like really early on in the journey. Hey guys.
What's up, Scott? What's up, Chris?
So I'm happy I could do that with you.
We've also got Sever 7 with us right now.
DBD. Hey, what's going on, Aries? And who's the gentleman with you?
I can't hear. That's Chris Morris, War Room EDC.
War Room EDC. Hey, how's it going, man? Very good to see you guys.
They're at a Florida custom knife maker show this morning.
So
yeah, we're having fun checking out all the cool stuff. It's been fun. So we're chilling out here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I can't see the chat or anything the way I have my phone. So, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we're having fun being tempted by a lot of really cool knives. Chris, Chris is killing me because he's pulling out stuff. What are you doing, dude? Oh my God.
Aldo, what's up? Good morning, Pickle Steel. Cal, good morning. Good to
Listen,
see you, Pickle Steel member, Kripple
DBD,
Krew Inc.
he's
Yo,
he's
he
killing me, man. He has
throwing
this magic
decals
bag
and
of knives that he just keeps pulling stuff out of. What are you doing? What is that?
Off grid. Mamba.
the off-grid Rhino, MagnaCut and titanium,
Off-grid Mamba?
or
Magna
Mamba,
Cut.
MagnaCut
Oh,
and
yeah, but
titanium.
Yeah, if MagnaCut.
Yep.
Dane Gavrilovsky, yo.
Jeez. Killing me.
Yeah, as you see, I've got the two pass around to Aries, checking them out and showing them off today.
Hey,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you. Awesome.
The
I
Cardinal
see you
XL and
oiled
the
up that
Blue Cliff.
micarta. Looks
What's
good.
that?
I want to do something.
Oh, wait. Chris is going to tempt you.
This ain't
There's
going nowhere.
my spike.
Ain't going nowhere.
There's my spike. Did you see that one, Sever?
No, let me
Not
see it.
going nowhere.
Hey, Chris, will you show that one again? Oh, thank you, Aries. That one is mine.
Bro, that is gorgeous. Jesus Christ, man.
I love his spike design. That it looks like that. It reminds me of a Viking sax, you know? And there's his hawk.
You
That's
see, you got those.
so dope.
Jesus Christ, man. How many hours do you put into each knife, bro?
I can't hear you. What?
How many hours do you put into each knife?
There you go.
Hold on.
He asked
It's
how many
loud here,
hours you
sorry.
put. It's okay. If you can hear me, he asked how many hours you put into each knife.
I don't know. That's a really good question. The problem is I'm making more than one at a time, so it's kind of difficult for me to really judge from start to finish how many hours I put into just one knife. So that's the Hawk natural burlap micarta. So with the brass, and then here's your spike, or Chris's
Yeah.
spike, or
My spike.
I don't know. There's a big long line for these right now.
I'm glad I
So-
had dibs first.
So when are you going to start taking orders?
Listen, there's been a lot of firsts. I can only do so much. I can only do so much.
I'm here. You're not.
Oh, jeez,
Later.
Jeez.
You can't. You're not gonna jump me in the line on that spike, Chris.
You guys
That's
are
one.
rough.
No, we ain't doing
He's messing with him. He
that.
knows that.
You guys are rough. You
Yeah,
guys
your knives look
are
really
rough.
dope,
So-
man. Hey, Aries, do you do anything with other handle materials?
Oh my God.
What?
Well, like here, this one has camo carbon and glow in the dark material. He does
Oh.
work with a lot of different materials. Yes, he has Kieranite scales that he's done.
Like
He's done a bunch of glow G10. There's his bloom. So that's the original version of this knife. This one's the Warncliffe version. That's the original bloom. And look at those beautiful scales. Here,
Yeah,
I'm
those are
gonna
sick.
pop you up center stage real quick. Yeah, there's the thorn. That one glows.
There's a thorn. Yeah, I work with any materials. The only one I'm questionable with is any like horn or like something like that. I've done some mammoth material, like mammoth molar, mammoth, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's a cost. So, I work with all kinds of different materials. If you're interested in something more exotic, then you can reach out to me on Instagram and we can work that out. That is really smooth, Chris.
For sure, bro. Absolutely.
Waylon. And we got Grobo
First off,
Stevo.
And
Thank you,
Fookdoozle, member Kripple Krew Inc.
Yeah,
If you guys can see your screen, Scott, I'm about to show Sever's design that's coming out soon. I'm about to pop that up real quick if you can see your screen. I was about
Oh,
to
heck
show
yeah.
that to everybody. Check this out. Oops, I meant to share this. There we go.
So
I
he's
shared the
coming
wrong window. Let me share the right window.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's his design coming out with Kubi. That looks
wow.
dope, homie.
Hey. That's
Hey,
very
appreciate you, man.
familiar. Congrats on that. That thing is awesome.
Awesome, brother.
Oh, yeah, I
Man.
like that.
Yeah,
I
Absolutely.
it
like
turns out.
that hollow grind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it turns out it's kind of hard to make something that isn't similar to something else. But you know, with this one, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just it's what I wanted in a daily carry. They did say they're gonna pump out different colors though, so they'll do like teal, they'll do purple for the hardware and stuff like that. And then I wanted a full hollow. I wanted diamond texture, you know. And I think it's a
Yeah.
lot different than what Kubi's been pumping out lately. It's a little more, I think, refined. Whatever though. But you know, hopefully you guys like it. Whenever it comes out, you know.
I like these looks. That's a blade shape that I love. So yeah,
Super
very
aggressive.
awesome, my friend. Thank you for showing us.
They did say it was going to be part of their KB line, not the Kubi line.
Yeah.
So
So
I
they're
thought that was pretty cool too. So it'll probably be around the 220-ish range.
yeah, and that looked like a titanium liner lock. Is that?
Oh,
But you said for
I did say I asked them if they would do an inset liner lock. That way, it's got a reversible flip. I want it to be lefty friendly. So with the
yes,
one thumb stud for righties, it'll be a thumb flick, and for lefties, it'll be a reverse.
nice. Yeah, they're like the Clydesdale. I love their inset liner locks on titanium.
I
Kubi
love the
does a great
Clydesdale in
job.
general. That's an amazing knife.
Yeah,
Luke killed
and
that.
I have Luke's wingspan prototype here at the moment too.
Get 3 tickets for $5 after we go around the room.
3 tickets for $5. What are we gonna win?
We'll get
A knife, I'm sure. Are you guys buying me a ticket?
You want a ticket?
I want to win a knife.
I don't know what they're giving away.
Probably a knife. In Valley, good morning. Gabe Harlan, he said he is keeping with the single thumb stud. Wyoming Adventures member Kripple Krew Inc. Good morning.
So I did ask them if they would include a second thumb stud for people that wanted to use it.
And you put it here.
So, or my other question is the thumb stud reversible?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, because I would put it on as a righty. I would still put it on the other side I would flip it for me because I prefer to reverse flick.
I do too, usually, but what I find
Accessibility is better for people with the thumb stud.
No, it absolutely is. I kind of like because like every knife does everything, and I kind of wanted a knife that had one thing that kind of sucked about it. Where people were like, "Oh, this would be so much better if it just had blank." Like I wanted that flaw in there, you know?
Yeah.
For no reason, I guess, other than just irritate people.
Oh yeah, just to be contrarian.
Yeah. It's kind of what I have there. I just have
Just in time, just started collecting knives 6 months ago. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Yeah, welcome,
You know how old
Justin. If I can ask, what's your most recent purchase?
when they first came out, like when the first multi-tools really came out.
Check this one out.
I'm sorry, DBD.
You're conversing
we
knives
can't-
and shit.
I can't because of the background noise. I can't hear very well, so that's cool. I'm just here hanging. I can't see the chat.
Thanks,
So
Wyoming.
hi to everybody. We're just comparing notes on our packs today.
Nice. Craftsman.
This is my multi-tool that's like 20 years old.
and
No,
still
it's more than 20
rocking.
years old. It's like 30 years old. The Craftsman 45201.
Wow.
It's backwards. I don't know.
Wonder what steel is even on that blade.
What?
I wonder what the steel of the blade was back then.
I
It
have no
wouldn't be
idea.
marked on it. I'm sure it wouldn't be marked, but it'd be
No,
funny to think.
It's stainless. That's what it is.
Yeah. Ginger Fisher, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yes, just in time. You can go really quick from $50 to $500 knives. His most recent sever was the Stout version 2. Nice. Kaiser Huntsman and Finch Undertaker. He's not playing around.
No, he's not. I was going to say, no, he is not messing around.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through phases. So, like for me, it was like a Civivi phase, and then more
I like
expensive
how
Civivi,
small.
and then I kind of jumped
I've been
into
thinking about
Kaiser
upgrading
and
that
stuff.
thing, just not
But
small.
so,
Really,
I mean,
the only
it's
reason
a rabbit hole. I mean, it's not going to be long before you see something and you're like, $300 isn't a big deal, $500 isn't a big deal. I'm looking at customs now. Cheap
Right.
customs, but customs nonetheless.
When I can look at a knife and materials now and go, wow, that's only $225 for that? When you start thinking only. Gareth HB, what it do, my homie? I got your knife right here.
But here's the thing I like about this. Actually,
Later, folk. We'll see you in a bit.
lights out.
Okay,
But
so
the blackout is right here. Push down.
awesome.
They're just having a good time.
I like this size. It really the only reason I
So
have that
Wyoming,
is
you mentioned the Warncliffe that was showed. If it's the one that I showed center screen, that is Sever 7's design that's coming out. Eagle Scout, what's up?
that's
And
why
I'll
I
show
have
it again. Here,
I like how
we
smooth
can
that
look at
is,
it
though.
again. This is Sever 7's design that he's got coming with Scooby.
I can't compare that because of how cool it is. So,
Yeah, but I mean, I think I paid $40.
love that
And this is
design,
called the
man.
Get
That
Some.
design is awesome, Severin.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
It's called the Get Some. I love the name.
If I didn't say hey, I said hey.
Get
Yeah.
Tom. Get Tom. You got to get some.
No,
song.
get some.
Yeah, get some.
It's very familiar.
Yeah.
Mine,
Gotta love that spike.
Yeah.
Very familiar.
mine, DVD.
See, I love
We're
that.
gonna have
I
to
love that
fight, Chris.
aggressive Warncliffe, man. That knife
Start
was so
some
good.
fights over here.
No, ain't no fights. I'm here, bro. I'm here. He's not.
Jeez.
We're out. I'm just playing DVD.
I know, homie. We're all good, Chris. Josh, what's
Later,
going
Peter, I
on?
got you, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
So I don't know what
It's
you
got to
want
be
see,
good when
JP.
everybody wants your knives, Harry.
let me get my. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Started with a
that
Kaiser
was-
Banishment, a bag lighter 2,
That-
elements of 2 button lock in Damascus, and shredded carbon fiber and
I'm,
gold.
I'm typing the answer late off.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice little.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good question.
it's a cool little EDC.
Well, it's like a grail, for old. It's not even that old, but it's just a good EDC.
Absolutely. Do you guys?
So-
I don't know. I don't know what to do here. It'd be weird to walk around with this because it'd be weird to walk up and down the thing. I can't flip my camera around. I don't think either.
You got an Apple, don't you?
Yeah. I can't do anything.
That's okay. If you guys want to get back to the show, that's fine too. I appreciate you stopping by and showing the knives.
Nah, yeah, I mean, we're good. We haven't bought anything yet. Or wait, did you? No, you were going to go get that other one, though.
I was, but I'm not.
Oh, he's not going to get it now. So I still have some money burning a hole, but I haven't seen anything. But I'm really bad with coming up with new knives. But I'm going to do a video of this show and kind of introduce some makers. Got to say hey to Alan Foltz, so that was cool.
That's cool.
And then I bought a bar at Damascus, but I don't know if I should show it. I'm buying it,
Is
actually.
War Room already calling dibs on the Damascus?
Oh, nice.
So what
So,
knife did Chris order with that?
I think you probably already know which knife he's going to
Is that going to be Chris's spike? Chris is going to have a Damascus spike just to look nicer than mine. That's okay. I'm cool with my spike.
Hey, this isn't a competition. This is not a competition.
Kane
But
Miranda, what's
maybe it
up?
is. I don't know.
Raybo, what's up?
Put
So,
it this way. I don't put it as a competition. You guys, totally different.
Nan, 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 nan.
Because believe me, there's more than just YouTube. There's more than just YouTube.
oh, I
love you,
know.
DBD.
I know.
I wish YouTube were the least of my problems, but there's a line.
But that's a good problem to have, bro.
Oh, it's an amazing problem to have. I'm only one person. I can only do so much.
I'm going as fast as I can, Captain.
I'm going as fast as I can, Captain. uh, so I'm excited. What do you think of the Hawk there, DVD?
I really like that design. I think it's such an EDC friendly design. And it looks comfortable, usable.
So
And
Chris's hand is
on-
bigger than mine. And
Yeah.
he said it was pretty comfortable.
It's real comfortable.
So, and it's 4 fingers. That's what I always get knocked on, 3 fingers. So this is 4. Did some forward jimping on it. I know it's probably hard to see.
Oh no, that looks good.
It's a truly nice knife.
So, a really cool design. It'll be edged all the way to the back of the blade here, the heel of the blade. So it'll have full edge on it, but you're still away from the edge far enough away. So,
Awesome.
I'm really excited about the Hawk. That's a new, because this is the prototype. So,
I think it's going to be very popular, homie.
yeah, I think it will
A
be
lot
too,
of people
so-
are saying they like it. And everybody in the chat likes it.
Well, nobody's in the chat's going to be like, that's horrible POS. We need to throw that in the garbage.
They're probably
They're too
not.
nice.
Hey,
They're
Aries.
too nice.
Aries, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Question: do you do titanium handles at all? And
Do I do what
like
handles?
Titanium handles or scales?
Yeah, scales. My
I've
bad.
never worked with titanium as a material. I've heard some good things. I'd like to try like aluminum or titanium handles. I've never tried it. So that would be a task.
Well, whenever you get a little more time, I don't care if it turns out jacked up or not, but I'll let you experiment on mine. I'll be the guinea pig for you. So
All right. Well,
yeah,
we
because
we can always try, man. I'll try anything once.
yeah, even if it's terrible and you're like, I'm never doing titanium again, I still want it. You know what I'm saying? It was still handmade by you, right?
If it
Yeah.
doesn't work, then we can come up with plan B if it's like, oh, this isn't gonna work. But we'll come up with something. What, you like that one, DVD?
Oh, absolutely. And I've got 2 comments for you from the chat. First, Gareth says you can use that Damascus to make his 3-handed talon. And Laid Off Pete asks how much one like this would run.
So that one is in 80 CRV2. And that one is right about 200.
That is so fair.
That's a killer price, man.
That is an insane price.
Tell Gareth that this bar of steel is not big enough for that. He wanted it 3-handed.
$200 for
Yeah.
this amazing work is very, very awesome price to me.
Yeah, I expected the number to be a lot higher, to be honest.
Raindrop.
Oh.
My
raindrop.
the spike is only 2 1/4, and that's in AEBL.
Yeah.
Aries,
So
can
I
you show me
mean,
the spike
the
again?
handle materials on that are a little bit expensive. The spike might be a little bit more, but we got to discuss that. But yeah, that one's roughly about that. So I try not to. I try to keep costs low.
That is beautiful piece of steel.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think
this
that'll
carbon
end up
fiber
looking
looks
really
so
good.
cool.
Hey, Aries, can I see the spike again? I don't think he can hear me.
Put it away.
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
getting it
Okay,
out,
I
Simon.
appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks so good.
Yeah. Love that.
So it's a hand satin finish. Did everything by hand. The black burlap micarta.
Love it.
I think that's the one I would have to go with.
I love it. And it would go so well with the Get Some.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start walking
Titanium
around
Justin,
here.
what's up?
He did
I'm
such a
gonna
good
be
job.
over there too. So. Well, hey, we're gonna head out. DBD, thanks for inviting us in.
Hey, I
I might.
appreciate you popping in.
I don't know. It would be difficult for me to do a walk around live, just the way that I'm set up. So I don't really want to
No
trouble you
worries.
guys with that.
No worries, Scott. I appreciate you
All right.
checking in today, as always, my
Yeah,
friend.
there was an empty table and we just started. Chris started pulling out his magic bag of knives and showing off his ridiculous collection. And so we're gonna figure it out. It'll be fun. We're gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go talk to some people, get some more footage. I'll try to do a video of this show. It's
Hell yeah,
been
I'll check it out. Everybody make sure
yeah,
you're
it's
following
been
Aries
fun.
EDC.
I'm glad you're liking those two knives, and
I
I look forward to seeing what you say about them.
love them, love them. Yes, I can't wait to review them. Beautiful work, Scott.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much. I'm going to try to figure out how to get out, but I don't think I know how to get out of here. So I'm going to just close the page. So thanks, DVD. Later. Bye,
Later.
everybody.
Yeah, man.
Man, that spike would look so good with your Get Some, homie.
Yeah, that thing was speaking to me, man. That thing's, I mean, that knife's a beast, though. It's like 4 times bigger than the Get Some, but
Of
still,
of
he
all the
killed it.
knives that he's made so far, like he's got the Bloom, the Thorn, the Talon, now the Hawk. The Spike has always been my favorite.
Now, he did show a really small knife, though. I think it had a kind of a dagger drop point blade to it, and it was, I think, the smallest knife he put on screen. Do you know what that one's called?
Was that the red and black?
Yes.
Yes, that was the Bloom. So this is the Bloom Cliff. So his original Blooms have all been drop point, but he was asked to do a modified Warney type version, so he named it the Bloom Cliff. And this is the same size as the Bloom, just a little bit. I'd call it more of a sheep's foot-ish blade, but whatever you want to call it. But so that is this knife, but in the original design, the original drop point. And his has the red and black Kieranite scales. This one has the jute micarta. This one is going to KC at Knives Fast after it's been reviewed by everybody. And
Oh, like he bought it?
yeah, this one's already spoken for by KC. And the Bloom, the drop point would be the same, is one of the most comfortable pinch grip utility style grip knives I've ever felt. That 3 fingers just melts into my hand, and on this blade it is so comfortable and so controlled. I'm a huge fan of this and the one that he showed, the Bloom. Yeah, he's been doing mostly smaller 3-finger knives, but folks have asked him to do some larger 4-finger knives. So there was the Cardinal originally that was smaller than this in a 3-finger version. This is the Cardinal XL, one of his earlier 4-finger knives. And like I said, this one, after it's done being reviewed, this one was purchased by some members of the EDC community and gifted to Gareth. So this will go to South Africa after it's done with the reviews.
I didn't know. I just had a thought in my head. I was like, wait, Gareth Bull? But no, I realized.
Gareth, it's in the chat right now.
Yeah,
Gareth HB.
Yeah, I see Gareth in every single live stream almost.
Yeah.
But I just got stunned. I was like, wait, did he gift it to? Yeah, and then I was just off my world for a second. But no, that's awesome, man. How long do you think he's been making?
He's been doing it for a couple of years. Hell yeah, Titanium Justin. I appreciate that. Yeah. He's been making knives for a couple of years now, and he documents a lot of it on his YouTube and Instagram. He shows a lot of his process, and he does a lot of live streams from his garage while he's working on these knives. So it's an awesome, Aries EDC is an awesome channel to watch. And folks in the chat, if you're not subbed to Sever7, he just broke 200 last week. He's already up to about 220. Let's help him on his way to 300. He's got the Get Some coming that we will be showing again. He's got that Get Some coming. Angelo, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yo, yo, yo. And I expect some exciting things. Plus, he's got some dope knives that he's doing reviews on. So check out Sever7 and watch his content. And Raybo is only 5 away from 400. If you're not subbed to Raybo, let's get him to 400, guys.
Raybo, I'm on my way right now, man. I got you, bro.
Yeah, let's get some Raybo subs. I guess I could.
Do we have a link for Raybo by chance?
I'm sure one of my mods, Raybo, can drop his link. Raybo, drop your link for us, please. I'll pin it for. Oh, there it is. Angelo already did. Angelo dropped it. And then we'll get Raybo some subs. And then after we will pin your link. I'm going to go into the control room so that I can pin that link. I forgot to have this pulled up. When I do the lives, I have to have YouTube Studio pulled up and StreamYard. Because you can't in StreamYard, but I can't do any of the other stuff in YouTube Studio. We gotta, okay, first I'm gonna pin Raybo's link. All right, Raybo's is pinned. Blue Canites, what it do, Corbin? Good to see you, my man. So let's see what Raybo is sitting at right now. We are looking at 396 right now. I'm going to show his channel real quick, and then after we will take a look at Sever7's channel. But first,
we can definitely focus on Raybo. He is so close, and he's pumped out so many videos.
He has. We're going to show his channel right now. He's looking at 142 videos, and like he does, he puts in that work. He's got playlists for y'all to watch. Some good playlists. Yeah, he's really working, doing some awesome stuff here. Let's refresh and see if we got him, if he's any closer. 399, one away. Come on, folks. If you're not subbed to Raybo, Corbin, if you're not subbed to Raybo, give him a sub for me. Let's get him to 400. I don't know if you're subbed to him, Blue. Ron Dobbins just subscribed. Wyoming subscribed to both. Raybo sub to you, Sever.
Appreciate you, Raybo. 400.
Yes. Let's go. Oh, I was on Inception mode. It didn't even realize it. Let's go back and refresh. 400 subs. Congrats, Raybo.
That's big, bro.
That is
Congrats.
dope. That is dope. And keep doing the good. Keep putting out the good work. Hell yeah, Blue. Thank you. You're number 400. That's awesome. Waylon, subbing. Appreciate you guys. Mick Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do?
Braybo, that Rosecraft Tarkanis looks crazy. I didn't even know. And the Waya, I didn't know Rosecraft made knives like that.
They make a bunch, and those are only like $30, 40 at the most. Normally they're on sale. The Tarkanis, which stands for Bulldog, it's made to be a work knife. It is so comfortable. I had one here that I did a review on, but I gave it away. I've given away 4 Rosecrafts, and they're sending me 2 more for my 1,500 sub giveaway. Andy's an awesome dude, but that Tarkanis is a great knife. In my hand, Corbin, this is the prototype of the new breed EDC wingspan, designed by our homie Luke Tintex. This is titanium and carbon fiber. Even put carbon fiber in the clip. Look at that. That is so cool. I've never seen anybody do that. Titanium, carbon fiber, and just beautiful action with either the reverse flick, the thumb flick. That front flipper works phenomenal. Lou knows how to do a front flipper very well. Just a phenomenal knife. This prototype is in D2, but the production version is hollow ground S35VN. And what you can pre-order right now, titanium, carbon fiber, hollow ground S35VN, OEM'd by Kubi for $145. That is a very fair price.
His prices are always killer.
They are. 125 for the Clydesdale.
Ridiculous.
One of my favorite knives of all time.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
That's one of my favorite knives of all time is the Clydesdale. And that made me fall in love with Kubi titanium liner locks. And then the wingspan is technically a frame lock. But because of the carbon fiber overlay, you don't have any of the frame lock issues. You're not going to lock yourself out. But it is a titanium frame. So as you can see, it's a sub. I don't know if you want to call that a sub frame lock, but it's a frame lock with the carbon fiber over the top. And it makes it really nice because I don't lock myself out, going lefty or frame locks. I always have a trouble thumb flipping because of where my fingers always rest. I can't thumb flip a lot of frame locks. So with that piece over it, it is so nice to use.
And his designs really don't look like anything else. Like the wingspan that you're holding, I couldn't point to another knife that it's not that it's crazy.
Crazy wild. It's just he finds a way to make things look unique
in the details. Yeah,
in a way that it or in a market that it's very, very hard to do that.
Yep. Yeah, he's really good at it. His live streams are awesome for anyone that doesn't watch them, and I'm sure you guys all do. But he goes through it. He shows you like this design process and like the 3D modeling and stuff like that he does, and he's super talented.
Yes, I still can't believe he's not to 1K subs yet. Every Saturday, because he goes on after my time slot. Every Saturday, I send everybody there or try to get everybody to go there. I mean, most people already watch him, but right. I mean, we always talk about Luke to 1K, and YouTube is keeping him right around 850. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? Brian White, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Good to see you guys.
Hey, Dwayne Letterman, what's up, man?
Yeah, it is. He killed this wingspan. He calls this blade shape his sheep muck, modified sheep's foot with a little bit of nest mug, or sheep's foot with a little bit of nest mug belly. And I'm not a Blurple fan, but I don't think that the screen is going to do this any justice. Even if I go center stage, I just don't think the camera's going to focus well enough to do any justice. But this blurple, oh, I want it. Like it looks blue mostly, but then you just catch beautiful purple sheens. Ron
Actually,
Crow
a huge-
gifted 1 membership to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you, Ron Crow.
Ron Crow.
Let's
Very
see
cool.
who got that membership. That was Bellows Forge with that membership. Very cool. Ron Crow will give you a Kripple Krew salute, and we might as well use the Loot Wingspan since we checking it out. Much appreciated, Ron Crow.
So I'm a huge fan of Blurple though. That's actually probably my favorite finish as far as like anodization goes. And,
Yeah.
and that the Blurple on that looks really good. I think it's leaning a little more blue, but it looks really good.
It is, but well, in the camera, it is. In person, it's absolutely a blurple, like a sheen that I haven't seen. Kubi did a killer job with it, is all I can say. I wish the camera could show what my eyes are showing.
Have you seen Kubi's Damtanium? It's like a new carbon fiber they have on their Velvet Snake that's coming out, and they have it on their stroller.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Gorgeous.
Looks amazing. That stroller is one that is high on my list.
Same here. Just that specific variant, though. The whole knife looks cool, but that specific variant.
So how long has it been since you started the process of working with Kubi
So
on your design?
I want to say, well, earlier I said about 9 months, but I think the design process for me started 9 months ago. I think Kubi's had it for about 6 months.
Okay. So
And
you worked on it for about 3 months before you sent it to him.
Yeah, it was way more involved than I guess I thought it would be. I sent, and for anybody that doesn't know, Loot 10 Techs, he does, like he'll do 3D rendering for you, right? So if you have a knife design, if you can get it on paper, and then get it to him, and then he'll go through, like setting up the locking system, the placement of like the thumb studs and, the milling, he'll send you a ton of variations. And, one at a time, obviously, and then you can kind of fine tune it, to get it the way you want it. But it blew me away. I think I paid him like $150 or something like that. And I have no doubt he put more than 30 hours into working with me on my design.
Yeah, his CAD prices are very fair.
I actually think because he was charging way too little. I was like, bro, you have to up that. Like not even to be greedy, but like that would be like if I was if I was a custom knife maker and I was, dumping, 30 hours into a project and selling it for $150, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, I'm just going to give you more money because you're not charging me enough. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of value he brings to the project. So if you guys have anything in mind, if you can get it on paper, partner up with Loot, because, he's awesome.
I'm going to put the Wingspan pre-order and pin it. There we go. That's the pre-order for this new breed EDC Wingspan. Only $145.
So I'm gonna cut out. I've got I'm in school right now for my master's degree. I embarrassingly have some homework I have to do, But one thing I want to say is, for anybody that checks out my channel, you know, I'm still working on the formatting. So some of the videos are going to have like a different flow to it. But I would like to get to the point where it's 2 videos a day, 1 short, 1 long form. And then I will be doing giveaways. So at 500, we're going to have a pretty special giveaway. At 1,000, massive, just stupid giveaway.
Awesome.
So I've already got knives and stuff set aside for it. And then I appreciate you having me on the show.
Thanks for coming on, and thank you for sharing your design with us.
Yeah,
I can't wait to check it out.
I appreciate the invite. Just totally blown away by the offer, man. So thank you for that. Thank you, Kripple Krew. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, I have a leave button, so I'll just click that. But I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. And talk to you later.
Take it easy, Derek. MPG EDC. What's going on? Good morning. How are you? If y'all haven't, do me a favor, stab that like button like you mean it. Man, I like that Get Some design. That was really cool to check out. You know what, we're going to put this one away. And we're going to switch up the knife view for a minute. Or for a bit. So, these just came in this week, along with 6 other knives. 7, if I actually... Knives and Gear Insights, what's up? Good to see you again. Doing enchiladas tonight. Hell yeah. 7 knives, actually, besides these 3, because of MPG's Kamikaze Livewire. But I'm going to do a members-only video of a preview of all of those knives that just came in this week that are going to be reviewed. But I just really have to highlight these Aries EDCs. Fook, I'm back. Wait, where did... Oh, Fook. Yeah, these Aries EDCs are just amazing work. The micarta looks and feels great. This carbon fiber, oh, there we go. We're starting to get this. Can you see those greens popping in? There is some green in this carbon fiber that you can really see when the light hits it right, hits certain spots right, like right there. Like you can see shreds of green in the black. And then you have the green glow-in-the-dark liners and pins. And let me tell you, it glows pretty bright. Thomas McDonald, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, Gareth is really going to love this knife when he gets it. And then the carbon fiber sheath is perfect. It's got a pull the dot snap on it. And I carried this yesterday on my belt with Gareth's permission. And this carries so well right at appendix carry with the handle directly in front of your belt buckle. So you can grab it so easy. Or you could easily put a tech lock on here. I mean, not a tech lock, an ulti clip on here and pocket drop it if you wanted to. Nick Martino. Yeah, it does kind of look like the gargoyle. I see it. But I'm definitely a big fan. I like this 4-finger grip. It's funny. This 3-finger grip is a perfect 3-finger. It's so comfortable and one of the best pinch grip knives I've ever felt. But he did the 4-finger handle really well also. You can tell he put some time into the shapes and designs of this handle. Pickled Steel Aldo says this is too small for Garrus, so we might as well send it to Aldo instead. I like it. I like it. Man, Aldo, that blacked out full tie spoiler. Yeah, spoiler. That thing looked sick. Yeah, the green and glow looks great, but the jute micarta with the red is a beautiful combination. And then I like his custom beads of the same materials. It's just fantastic work. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Yeah, spoiler. The all black titanium spoiler. Wow, I want it. What's up, Zeta? Hey, sweetheart. The edge on this, I can make confetti as small as I want, or just beautifully glides through, effortlessly glides through. Same with his edge on the Bloom Cliff. I mean, I've got no force behind this blade. Oh, and I hit the choil. And it just glides. They are so sharp. He is making some beautiful pieces and at crazy pricing. $200 to $250 covers a lot of his knives for handmade quality knives. $200 to $250-ish area. Now, if you're getting Damascus or MagnaCut, it could be more. But like EDCrv, 2, AEBL, those kind of steels, you're right about 200, 240, or 250 area. Zeta, everything should be that sharp. Everything should be. Oh, she's making banana nut bread. Don't send it to Mr. Eddie or you'll never hear him shut up about it. Mrs. Deadly, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, sexy? Good morning. Bushcraft Rebooted. What's up, homie? How are you doing today? You got the scar to prove how sharp Harry's knives are. Nice. Yes, Nick, 100%. Best community. Man, never did I think I could be getting close to 1,500 subs right now. But this community has really supported me. Nick Martino, it's only 11 o'clock here. Well, the good thing is, Zeta, if you cut yourself with a sharper knife, it's going to be a cleaner cut than with the dull knife. It's afternoon for most folks, but still morning here. And speaking of 1,500 subscribers, just a couple of updates on that. So, a few of the items that we are getting that will be in that giveaway. We are going to be looking at 2 Rosecraft blades, a bowfin button lock, and a slip joint with one of their leather slips. That's on the way to me. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, homie. Big homeboy Aldo from Pickled Steel is coming through with a limited edition chocolate covered Freya, or colored, not covered, chocolate colored Freya. There's only a few, so many of the chocolate colors. I keep saying covers. It's a limited run on that, and one of those will be in the giveaway. Thank you so much for that, Aldo. We've got Rocktol is donating their Gen R, their best multi-tool with the VG10 blade. That's the one that's my best viewed video ever. I called that one the Arc Killer. They're donating that and an S35VN upgrade blade for it. I have one of those right here from my Gen R, and I'm going to be shooting a video really soon, switching it from the VG10 to the S35VN. And then I'm going to put that VG10 blade on my STO2. So this will get upgraded from 7CR to VG10, and my Gen R will get upgraded to S35VN. And one winner is going to get a Gen R with an S35VN blade. And also, FerraMonster is donating a Glideman for the giveaway. Retail is just under $240, $217 with code DBD. Full titanium, all T8 construction, including the steel lock bar insert. M390 at 60 to 62 HRC. And one of the most ergonomic knives I've ever felt. It fits that. You just got yours? Hell yeah, be shady. It fits that medium to full EDC. It's not a big knife, but it's a full 4-finger grip. But that full size finger choil and the dip in the blade give you one of the most comfortable grips of any knife I've got. One of these will be in the giveaway. And then I know Arc Company is sending something. I don't know what. I reached out to them. I haven't worked with them before. I reached out to Arc yesterday and told them I was getting close to 1,500. Asked them if they would be interested. And their rep, Mark, just sent me a MacGruber gif with him busting in and saying, I'm in. And then he asked me for my information, said he really wants to participate. We got some stuff coming. So, shout out to Pickled Steel. It's not a Warhog this time. We've already given away a couple of Warhogs. We've also given away a Capilevaro. This time, it's going to be the limited edition chocolate-colored Freya. Huge thanks to Pickled Steel. I put some Wicked Wax on the micarta, and it darkened up a bit and looks really nice. Love this. Yeah, the red and greens really do, the pins really pop on the Aries knives. Yeah, this Warhog, I don't know if y'all saw the video, probably did. This is my number one knife under $60 for 2024. It was barely on my radar until towards the end of the year. I wasn't aware of Pickled Steel. And then Gareth started talking to us about them. And I was kind of looking at it, but then Gareth made sure that these got sent over. He sent me a Warhog and a Capilevaro. And I got them the last week of December. Last week of December. So I pretty much made up my mind on what my top knives of the year were. And this just blew up my lists. Definitely one of my top favorite budget knives overall, period, of 2024. And definitely the number one under 60. Like $55 for this thing. That's insane. For a better sheepdog. The War Dog, to me, beats the Kaiser Sheepdog. TKE. What's up? Come to the main stage, try to see how it's done now, huh? Good to have you here. Had fun this morning. How's the coating holding up on the red studs? So I've had this since December 23rd, and I've carried it every day except for one since December 23rd. And I have shown it a lot, and I flick the hell out of it. I've cut with it a lot. It's in my pocket all the time, and none of the red is wearing off so far. Now, I've only had it for 1 month, but it's been extensively carried in that 1 month. It's part of my daily rotation. I switch everything else out except for this. Got your Nebula sheepdog right there. That's the sheepdog of all of them that I want the most. I'm going to pin Kelly's link to Pickled Steel. Yeah, definitely. We would have got demonetized, probably. Got your stream demonetized if Tommy wasn't there to keep us in line. And like I said, you're also always welcome to join. Pop on here with the Kripple Krew. Pickled Steel is probably my number one new brand to me from 2024. From designs to quality, fit and finish. The fit and finish is there because this is OEM'd by Remet, so it's they've got the experience. And then the pricing, and on top of that, Aldo is just a great person who cares about the community and is trying to bring his knives at the lowest prices that he can and still make a profit to keep going. Sounds good. What'd you get yourself with? Yep. The USA distribution will be any day for Pickled Steel as soon as they clear customs. Yeah, Remet is the OEM on this. And so the quality is there. The Remet is the OEM for a lot of their knives. Ron Crow, member of Kripple Krew for 2 months. Thank you. First off, big shout out. Appreciate your support. And how is it better? New knife day for Louis. He just opened up a new large Pyret alt. Yes, with the ARSF11. I have to try that SF11. I haven't checked it out yet. Eddie's self-delete night. That's not surprising. That's the one. So I love, lots to look forward to this year. It's going to be a huge year, man. I like the sheepdog a lot, and I'm not dogging the sheepdog. But for one, subtle things like this dip right here is more comfortable, and this dip in the blade. I know the sheepdog has a taller blade, but this dip just fits perfectly. The sheepdog, if you get one without the flipper tab, you've got a nice choke up spot, but this is bigger. My finger fits better, more comfortably. And then your ergos back here are also just a little bit better. The action is just as good as Kaiser's clutch lock. And just the feel of it in hand, I like better. Then it's less expensive also than the Kaiser. Of course, it is in D2, but their D2 is heat treated very well. And again, no effort behind the blade. It just wants to glide. And this is a knife that I use frequently. Your pinch grip is phenomenal. The angle of this is perfect for a pinch grip. And then that wide spot where the sharpening choil and finger rest is perfect for utility grip. Sharpening choil, plunge grind starts there, ends right there. So plenty of life to sharpen off. It's just a killer design, and I think for the money, it beats the Kaiser Sheepdog. What is it just in time? This is the Pickled Steel War Dog. Pickled Steel is a sick brand out of South Africa. They are pinned in the comment. It is a cardboard destroyer. This thing shreds boxes. Here's something a little thicker than paper, manila envelope. And again, I can still make little curly cube confetti if I want, or I can just go right through with no effort. It's got a great grind on the blade. Oh, and the other thing, one thing that nobody else does at this price. Nobody else does at this price. $55, and this has a hand-finished edge. All of their knives come with a hand-finished edge. They finish them on a whetstone. And you can tell the difference. The Capilavaro that I had here that I would show you, I've got another one coming to replace the one that I gave away. Jay Corscotton has my Capilavaro now. The Capilavaro was crazy wicked sharp. That blade is insane. That has dual grinds and a recurve, just so sharp. G10 and micarta, you can get it in black or green, and it's G10 over steel liners, reversible, deep carry, wire pocket clip that is not like any other wire clip I've ever used. It's wider right here, and it is definitely stronger than any other wire clip I've used. It goes in and out of the pocket great. Most wire clips do, but it's way stronger. I'm less worried about bending this. Also, you can get. I've already once. I took the Lynch Northwest wire replacement clip, their titanium deep carry, off of my Devo Pony Stout, and you can put a Lynch Northwest deep carry titanium clip on a Warhog. Yeah, Kaiser turned down this design, and Johann Jordan ended up, Pickled Steel worked with them. He's a nice guy. Just started communicating with him on Instagram, Johann Jordan. And it's just phenomenal. Plus, Kaiser is no longer sending replacement Omega springs with their knives. Whereas Pickled Steel sends you everything. You get hardware, spring, and replacement clip, and a tool so that you can take it all down and fix anything in the field. They're in South Africa, and they don't want you to have to wait on them for replacement parts. They will send replacement parts if needed, obviously. You know, their warranty is just fine. But you get a full set with this so that you can replace anything you need to without waiting for customer service. Remet OEM'd. Most of his folders are Remet OEM'd. Yeah, Kaiser missed out on this design. They had the opportunity at it first. And You know, I get that it's close to the sheepdog for them, but it is definitely different enough that it would have been a good addition to anyone's lineup. Pickled steel's gain for sure. If you want to see, so if when you look at their website, there's a few things that they sell on there. They sell some. He likes Rough Riders. He's the only Rough Rider distributor over there. They sell Rough Riders. You'll see some knives that look like very similar to Remet models. Those are knives that were ODM models, designs that he purchased from Remet and made a little bit of modifications to them, and they produced those for him under his name, and that helps him fund his own, not his own, some of them are his own, but helps him fund the South African pickled steel designs. If you look at the website, you can see RSI Designs as its own separate tab. That's the stuff that's coming from designers out of South Africa. And every pickled steel original design I have seen, I am in love with. Now, the reason that he's got a lot of that Remet ODM knives is, for one, he's the only one selling those in South Africa. He's bringing the knives over there at an affordable cost for the knife market. But again, like I said, the ODM, the stuff that ODM by Remet helps him fund his own labeled knives. Has he ever said yet who does, Nick? Nothing's wrong with Remet. I just say that some of the designs, some folks that look at them and they say, wait, that looks like a Remet knife. And it is, the reason the design looks like that is because that's one of their designs that they sell that you can license and put your name on and make some modifications to. And then those designs that are pre-made and ready that he can order from them, change colors, stuff like that, those help him fund his own designs, because it's not inexpensive to fund stuff that's branded by you and that's not just licensed. If he took his designs and just had them licensed by Remet would pay all the costs and take the risks, and he would get a piece. But he takes on all the costs and risks doing it under his name, and those other Remet designs help him fund that. Remet does fantastic. I think it's QSP, Nick Martino. It's got to be QSP. But Remet does fantastic work. They've been in the knife market for decades. Their heat treats are on point. And they're also going to be allowing him to bring premium models. Like there's going to be a premium War Dog that's going to be M390 and titanium. And his target price in the US is $130. Let me say that again. M390, titanium, crossbar, this dope design, target price $130. So I really dig what Pickled Steel is doing. And, his philosophy is he would rather make $1 on every knife and sell 10,000 of them and get them in people's hands than make 1,000 on a knife and only sell 10. Yeah, that Huntsman looks insane, Justin. It's one of the Kaisers I haven't checked out that's really dope. There's pictures up of the Spoilator Pro I love that name, the Spoilator Pro, that's going to be blacked out, black titanium, black N390, pokey blade for $125. Crazy price. And M390 at 60 to 62. I'm not talking any soft heat treats. Remet's doing it right. Thank you, Wyoming Adventures. Stab that like button if y'all haven't. I appreciate it. Yes, you can tell when knife lovers design knives. For sure. You know, that's the same with New Breed EDC or Devo. You can definitely tell when knife lovers design knives. There are, I believe, still a couple of the Growler Minis available on White Mountain Knives, as well as the Devo Premium Pony Stout for such a stupid deal. So right now, instead of 175, they have some of the black wash titanium, hollow ground S90V, normally 175. Right now, they're $125, and you can use code DBD to save 10% and get hollow ground S90V and titanium with Devo quality for $112. Phil, what's going up? Welcome. Knife Lives are where it's at on Saturdays. You know, last weekend I kind of realized that you know, a lot of us grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, but now that we're older, this is what we do. Yes, S90V and titanium for $112 is insane. Plus, it's a Devo. Beautiful action, beautiful ergos. One of my favorite fifth pocket knives ever. Yes. Yeah, they've been OEMing knives for quite a while, Nick. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe. And knowing is half the battle. Pardon me. Let's take a look at this pig. I'm going to look at the picture that Pickled Steel just sent. Ooh, look at the milling on that titanium. I'm going to share this picture. Help with gadgets. What's going on, Tommy? Check this out. Look at the milling on that titanium. Hollow ground blade. What's the name of that model again, Aldo? I don't remember what this one's called. God, that's beautiful. And again, he's going to be trying to be under. We're all cut from the same cloth. Yeah. 14C. Oh, D2 aluminum, 14C micarta. Oh, that one's D2 and aluminum? What's up, War Room?
Just got out of the show. Man,
What'd
what
you
a blast.
buy? What'd
I
you
haven't bought
buy?
anything. I'm coming back tomorrow. So I got to handle a couple things in there that were just phenomenal. I don't know if anybody knows what lum knives are, but I got to handle four different models of lums. That's pretty rare to see them all in one place at one time.
Wow. Was
Um,
Bob there, or did different people have somebody else have them?
No, one person had them, and Aries
Gotcha.
he has a he's got a video that he's going to put up. You walk around and film it. He's going to do a voiceover because it was just so loud in there, you couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, I noticed you guys couldn't really hear us at all.
No, we couldn't. But I appreciate everybody. What a phenomenal time in there. The spike is beautiful. You and I have to talk.
No, you got next. You already have two.
Huh?
I said you already have two, Aries. You can have next, Spike.
Well, bro, mine's getting mine. Yeah, dude, he bought that piece of Damascus, and
that Damascus is going to make a beautiful Spike.
yeah. Already.
Are you going to? Are you going to try to? Are you going to go with carbon fiber on the scales?
Absolutely not. I'm doing black micarta, just like what you have.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Dude, micarta all the way, bro. That's just
I
exquisite.
can't wait to see that black micarta
Um,
in person.
Dude, it's stunning. It's an absolute stunning knife, bro. You'll be totally pleased with it. Absolutely stunning. Uh, as Harry's knives always are. Well, you can see you finally got one, bro.
Yeah,
You
I've
got a
got
couple
two of
on
them
the
sitting
table.
right here,
I know
and
that.
it's just beautiful work.
His now, are they perfect? No, but that's the beauty of custom handwork knives. You know, that's the absolute beauty of it. Now, some of his custom maker buddies in there that he turned me on to, wow. Yeah, we need to
Just found a
talk.
way more expensive rabbit hole. I'm taking it.
Actually, it's not that bad, bro. They're not that bad. I'm looking at two custom knives that I really want from both of his buddies. One is called a Mini Nightmare. We can talk with
Love
Darius
it.
about this. And there is a hollow ground, compound ground, little mini fixie spear point that is like $300, bro. And
Damn,
then
that's not bad.
the maker that you seen, the one that actually started him on that his design language is a lot like, right?
Yes.
I can't remember his name. I got to dig it out but his knives are not that bad. They're sub 300.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually awesome. And they live right here, bro. The one guy lives right here in Lakeland. So I'm going to be
Mark
getting hold of
Parks,
them. I
member
might be
Kripple
getting one of
Krew
those.
Inc. Good morning. Sean Bax, good morning. He's at a custom knife show in Lakeland, Florida. Do you know the name of it, Chris?
I can't remember. I can't remember. It's at the RP Funding Center in
What's up,
Lakeland.
Aries?
Hey, what
There's,
what the heck, Chris? What the
I
heck?
had to jump on and talk, bro.
Oh, dude.
Hey, I gotta do I gotta do a shout out, bro. Shout out to Aldo, Pickled Steel Knives. I know he's in here, and shout out to everybody. We had a hard time, and I can't see the chat in here on when I'm on. But just shout out to everybody, man. Love you guys. The knife community here is the best. That's all I have to say.
It
So what up, all?
definitely is. Gator
What up, Aries?
Cutlery. Gator Cutlery is the one you were talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Kelly White.
it's
Kelly White, remember the name.
Oh,
yeah.
Kelly. Oh, Kelly. We met. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aries.
Nope, I'm not. I'm not getting in any more trouble with you people.
Oh, now we got to know.
we
No,
met up with somebody that has is really good friends with Kelly and Brian White. He runs NFL EDC. Look him up.
Oh, yeah.
Really good dude.
NFL
Had a good
EDC
long
has
chat
some
with him.
killer knives.
Yep. So, anyways, go ahead there, Aries. You're gonna talk.
no, I'm not getting in any more trouble than I've already been in with you people. I've,
You
I'm,
people. What do you mean, you people?
you people, you know who you are, every one of you.
I was just telling him how good it was to meet your knife maker buddies here.
Yeah, look, that community is so freaking. I can't explain to everybody how amazing you like. The knife community is amazing. We all know that. But the making community in like just locally and everything else has just been just they open you with open arms, and as long as you're true to what and they see that you're making efforts, you
Sorry, man.
you become part, and then they're always there to help you. And it's just been absolutely freaking amazing because they are very helpful to me. If I get stuck in a bind or if I'm stuck with something, they're always there to help and make my life a little easier, which is what I need. But yeah, and there could be a little collab action happening with one of those makers, which I'm kind of excited about, thinking about how we're going to pull that one off.
Oh
That's
yeah.
going to be really cool.
That sounds
I didn't say a
interesting.
word, Aries. I didn't say a word. It's all on you, bro.
That sounds
I
really
mean,
interesting.
so it's basically so the I don't know. I really can't say anything about it because it's just like a birth of an idea right now. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him some exposure because he deserves exposure because he does some amazing work. And so it's just maybe one of my designs with him grinding and maybe looking at doing some compound grinds.
His grinds
And
are sick.
so,
Sick.
yeah.
I love a
Hey,
good compound grind.
well, you should see the finishes on some of his blades. They're absolutely ridiculous. Um, yeah,
Aries
that's all I
Nick
got to say.
Martino says that he's drooling over your 2 knives that are on my table, and he's just complimenting your work, Aries.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have issues because when I leave a show like this, I look at my work and it's just not good enough.
Hey,
I disagree.
let me
It's
say this,
different.
okay?
It's different.
You're not up to the level as most of those guys, but you're very close, Aries. Very close. I hands down, you're very close, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. There was some really sick custom stuff there though.
Yeah.
Folders. I got some really good footage of some stuff. There's a couple guys doing some folders that were just really good. If Paul Mills, or no, Paul Might, if he's in the
Might,
chat.
might.
Yeah, if
I
Paul Might's in the chat, you're gonna be drooling over some of this stuff, brother.
As we all will,
Oh gosh.
because
So
they're that nice.
So did you pick anything up, Aries?
I was good. Me and Chris both were very. I mean, Chris might be going back, but I did not pick anything up. I'm very picky though when it comes to buying knives. So I didn't see anything that was screaming at me that I didn't want, except for some McNees. But I do not have that kind of scratch. That's for sure.
We fell
Phil.
in love with a couple of knives that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is a very bad influence on me with some of the stuff he has.
I bet.
Yeah. Chris,
You know, Phil,
Chris
there is a
needs to be
lot of people
careful.
in this community you can talk to if you want to start making knives. You can talk to somebody like Aries and ask questions. I was
Well, these
answering.
people,
I was answering a question in the chat. Go ahead, Aries, or a comment in the chat. Go ahead, Aries. Oh, okay, he's
No,
back. He
yeah,
froze a second.
listen, I, and I don't know. I don't know everything. I still, I'm still only about 4 or 5 years in making. I haven't been doing this long, but if I'm can help somebody get started or help somebody with something they're stuck on, I'm more than willing to help. But look at try to get involved in. If there's any knife clubs near you, custom clubs, because most makers, I will say most, because there's going to be an a-hole here and there, but most makers are very willing to help if something you're struggling with.
these people that we talked to today, they're Aries friends that helped him. They would help anybody if you got a question. Hands down,
Or not.
yeah, they would help you in any way they could, and they're just salt of the earth people. Absolutely.
That's awesome. Jason Beecher, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on?
So I decided to sit here so I'd have a good reception, while I was talking.
All right. That's okay. I'm on the road.
He's
So
like,
this
I'm
is
going
going to
home. I'm gonna get
entertain me
something to
while I
eat.
drive home.
I'm 15
I did
minutes from the
not, and
house,
I'm
if that.
starving right now. I need to find something to eat.
Hey, bro,
Unfortunately, I just got on
I would
to.
have taken you out to dinner. I would have taken you out to eat.
No, you've done enough. You've done enough. You did enough. I'm going to
You've
share
caused
what you
enough
did.
trouble.
No,
I
that's
didn't
not
cause
what I'm
any trouble,
saying.
bro.
I carried this in my pocket today, but I
Sumo.
had that. Love
How
that.
do you like that sumo?
I love the sumo.
It's one of his grails.
that was a grail for me. Like that's. But Chris, it gifted me that.
Ooh, Max Ace Black Mirror.
Yes,
Very nice.
he very very kind, sir. Yes, very kind. Thank you very much, Chris. That was
Man,
amazing.
you know I love you, bro. I love all you
Yeah,
guys.
thank
You know that.
you guys. This is far too nice for me. But thank you so much.
Hey
I
Gareth,
think
we
it's
drive
I think it's perfect for you.
on the proper side of the road here, Gareth. So our steering wheels are on the proper side of the road.
What up, Gareth? Uh, brother
Gareth,
from another
I want
mother.
to see a hippo, Gareth.
Yeah, he said he's been driving the other day. He said he's trying to find pictures of a hippo, but I didn't get any pictures. No hippo pics.
Well, he called, but he probably tried to send him on the hippo phone. You ever seen the hippo teeth that he's got? He was holding it up like this for my daughter, and I said it's the hippo phone.
Nick Martino asks, will you ever work in different steels like S90V, M4, 20CV, 3V?
Why? That's my question. Is why?
We had a long talk about this while
To
we were at the
drive the
show.
cost up, I guess. To drive the cost up.
That's all it's gonna do.
Explain your point. We were talking about it, and we both had a kind of. It's like how many people actually use the steel to its fullest stability, right? That's the first thing. No, it's nice to have. I get that because I've got all different kinds of steels, and
I
I chase
agree,
it.
and I agree with that.
But really, truly, you don't. 90%, 90. I'll go even more. I'll go 95% of the people that are in the knife community never ever use steel to that extent. You know, never get close to using the steel to
And
its extent.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm really not trying to be a jerk about it. I use EDCrv2, which is a tried and true, really tough steel, and I
Great for
think
fixed blades.
I have dialed in my heat treat to where I don't have any complaints on it. Those two knives sitting on your table right now are an EDCrv2. AEB and Nitro V are really great steels for what I do. Um, there's nothing, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm really not. But just using those steels, I could do it. I've done Magna Cut. I've done LMAX. I've worked with those types of steels, and it's all well and good. But then I have to just charge you more for that steel, and the heat treat that goes into that. Does it hold an edge better? Does it do all? Yeah, but what are you doing with your knife? If you're going to spend that kind of money on a custom fixed blade, are you going to go out and start bashing tires and bricks? And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know the argument there. It goes back and forth. It's just a matter of, well, what are you doing with your knife that you need that steel? Or is it just because when you share that knife, you could be like, hey, look, here's my knife. It has S90V.
What's up, Adventure 50? We did have a question in here that asked, what brings up the cost more besides the steel price itself? Does the heat treat cost more on those?
Well, it does for stainless because I have to source that out. So then that becomes a added cost for me to have to source that out.
Yes.
The price of steel is a bit more expensive. But then like handle materials and that kind of stuff all drives the price up too.
Raybo says he has 3 Aries in 80 CRV2 and loves all 3 of them.
Yes, he does.
And Mick Ranger said that's exactly why most people want the better steel. So when they show their homie their knife.
And I can't disagree with that because like I say, I have a bunch of it. You know, I chase steel too.
Yeah, I
But
mean it's to show off to other knife people.
Yes, pretty
Because
much.
it, but people who aren't into knives, oh, it's in blah 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 and S90V Magna Cut. They're kind of like, okay, yeah, I have no idea what that means. I don't understand, but whatever. So I don't. It's a show off thing, and I get it within our community. Yeah, it's amazing, but is it gonna make the knife any better?
Aldo says he agrees. He says the reason they use D2 and 14C with a proper heat treat, it's going to bat way above its weight.
man, D2
Look at
with a
that.
proper heat treat is an excellent steel.
Look at the
Excellent.
video that they just posted.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that when they're beating the hell out of that knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to add
Ridiculous.
that to my story because they were just beating the knife, and
So
he
did
still
I
I.
has
was
it.
So did I.
I was on that too.
Yeah, he
All right,
still has
hey,
that knife. So
I'll be right back. I need to grab some food.
Right
later,
on.
Scott.
I'm just gonna turn my camera and mic off.
Roger.
It's all good.
So that one's assisted, correct?
Yes, it is. This is a tank too, bro. This is the Cold Steel Swift 3 M4 steel Atlas lock. It's a tank.
Starting to see a lot of people working with M4. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, like I said, D2 and 14C. There's nothing wrong with it when it's properly heat treated. I got no problems with it.
Is it really cool to be able to say that, you know, the custom knife I won is in crew
Crewware?
wear? Yeah,
Yes, it is,
yeah, very cool.
and that's a hell of a steel too.
But I want that AEBL spike so badly.
It's yours, bro. I was just messing with you.
Oh, I know. Later,
Well,
bud.
you got to
Always
work
good
that
to
out
see
with
you.
Aries, but you know what I'm saying. See this knife? This Cold Steel Verdict. This is in OS 10A. Another really good steel that people shit on.
Oh, my Cold Steel 8015 Light that I just
Is
did the
it?
review on yesterday. It's in my back pocket right now. Sean McDonald, what's going on? Austin A right here, and
Yep.
I had
It's
no
really good.
problems buying this because I know that this Taiwan factory treats the Austin well.
Any steel that Cold Steel uses is their heat treat is spot on.
Yeah, I do see your point as well, Nick Martino.
What was
And
his point? I'm sorry, I can't read the chat, bro.
he says that, you know, not everybody is the same. He says that to him the steel is the heart of the knife, and that's
Yeah,
why he likes the other steels. And
absolutely
that's
100% correct. I understand.
that's
I
what's
understand his
awesome
point
about
too,
the selection we have
bro.
nowadays.
To be in the knife community now is it's fantastic. It's the heyday of everything from budget knives to premium knives. You can just get anything that your mind can imagine.
Yes,
You know,
it's crazy.
we're in back when I was a kid. I'm 60 years old plus, 60 plus. Okay, back when I was a kid, you had very few choices, right? D2, 440, you know, stuff like that.
A lot of 440, a lot of
Yeah,
420.
dude, I've got bucks. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's all 440 or 420. Yeah, it's fine. You know,
Will
if
do,
the heat
Gareth.
treat's proper, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It just you have so many options nowadays, and yeah, it's really nice to have that. Really nice. I forgot where I was going, man. Dude. Anyways,
That makes sense also, Ron. He says he wouldn't commission a custom knife in D2. Why should I? I know D2 steel is great, but if I want Magna Cut knife to spread my butter, then so be it.
Well, hey, my Ripley's being made in MagnaCut, so I understand.
I can't
And
wait to see that Ripley. Yeah, I get
so
everybody's points.
I'm gonna let Donnie go wild. I've told him what I want, what colors I want, and I'm just gonna let him do what you think. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
B&A, your chest buster looks so
Oh,
good.
dude,
Your
so
chest
sick.
buster Ripley is amazing.
But
That came out so awesome.
yeah, so I'm going to go on a little hiatus as far as knife buying here. I might buy one or two, and
Sure,
I just did.
sure. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, I picked up a Sharif Kayamano last night,
Nice.
so they're getting down there, and Sharif personally picked my knife. Brian had him talk to him, and he personally picked my knife for me.
Very cool.
So that's going to be sick. Is one of only 100 made. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I say that and then I go out and do stuff like that. But I have to because I'm going to be getting that Ripley and I need to start. I have the money put away
You got to
already,
start
but
recording.
bro,
You bought a lot. You got to
I
start
know.
recording now.
I know this, and I've tried here and there, but here's the thing. I don't know how to edit right now. I don't know how to run a computer. I'm old school. I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to get on there and start winging it. And if it comes to me,
That's what I
it comes
did.
to me. And well, you're head and shoulders way above what I am or what I could be. I've never messed with computers or phones. Hey, they dial, they play videos, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Later,
But
B&A.
anyways, I'm going to try, guys. I really am. I gotta push and start doing what I say I'm going to do. As far as that, I pretty much do everything else I say I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's not easy to get into recording and posting videos. It's not. I had
I
no
want
clue
to.
what I was doing, and if you look at my early videos, you can tell. I'm not saying that my current videos are top level quality, but if you look at my early videos, shit, I'm polished like MC or Neves now compared to the early videos. But I'm still, my editing skills are bare minimum. I can add text to my videos and such, and splice an intro and a video together. I still don't know how to cut anything out of a video. Like my videos are all one take, no edits, pretty much. Well, maybe not one
Yeah,
take. I might stutter trying to start them, but once I get going, it's all one take, no edits, and I just do. I
what I
just
need to start
record and
doing is get
post.
on and do a live here and there. That's where I need to go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, yeah, you could do like me and do the time lapse and all the stuff that I do in the shop. I learned really quick. I think I shared in the group chat the other day that it takes me days to create those videos. That when I'm
Yeah,
working in the shop and putting those videos together, that takes me 2 to 3 days sometimes to film all the footage for that, because I'm also making and then splicing all of that stuff together into one video. It takes me a good amount of time to do it. So I'm not a pro video editor, but I do my best to get all those things spliced together, and music and all of that kind of stuff in my making videos.
yeah. Yeah, that would take me days as well, because it takes me a while just to edit my video when I'm at putting the intro and the video together and then adding text and such. I appreciate that, Nick Martino. Yeah, it's not that I was trying to compare myself to any other channel. It's just I was. He said, "Don't compare yourself to anybody because people are here because they like you." And all I was saying is, if you looked at my early videos, I just started recording and
oh
posting
no,
videos and figuring it out as I went.
hey brother, I've been with you pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah,
And and you've come a long way. You truly have.
Later, Aldo. Have a great day, homie.
Later, Aldo. Appreciate you, bro.
Bye, Aldo.
Anyways,
Where's my gargoyle?
Can't wait for the gargoyle folder.
hey, Aries,
Me too.
got a question. What did you think of this knife? This little cold steel verdict that I gave you, let you play with. What did you think of that? It's the little 2.5 ounce.
What else? That thing is like, that is amazing for the weight. And you can, and it's like a good little lightweight work knife too. So that's awesome. Love that thing.
Right on. I wanted to get your opinion because I think Gareth's on here. Gareth's got one coming from me.
Bushcraft rebooted. To answer your question, I personally have a total of 4 U.S. made folders currently. I'm obviously one more. Where did I put? Oh, it's in my pocket. I was looking for my little native, but it was in my 5th pocket. But I've got 3 Spydercos and a Hogue Deca that are U.S. made. But that's my current U.S. collection. I do want more. I had a bug out. No, the 8015 is Taiwan. The 8015 is Taiwan. Yeah, it's a great. I carry this frequently, especially in my back pocket. But I had a Benchmade bug out. It just wasn't me. Even after I upgraded it, so I traded it and got this Devo instead. But I do plan on getting more American folders. That's just my current collection. Knives and pizza. What is going on?
Hey, DBD, you know what we saw at the show?
What's that?
This guy had 3 Ozark Grails.
No way.
They were for sale too.
Did you see the price on them, Chris?
What was
No,
he
I
selling
didn't.
them for?
He wanted $20 each for them.
He's trying to double his money selling Ozark Grails at a custom knife show. I love it.
Dude, there were some tables that had what am I trying to think of? Slip joints that were just ridiculously crazy how many they had. And it's like, man, I can't even go down that rabbit hole. There were so many. I don't know what I'm looking at.
This one, Nick Martino, this is the Cold Steel 8015 Light. So this is OS 10A. The regular Cold Steel, you are correct, is S35VN. Chris has that one.
I got it in my
the
pocket
green
right
and
now,
the
but
FTE with the S35VN.
I guess I don't.
But the Cold Steel Light is OS 10A. And right now, you can get a light for $60 on Amazon or the full for $125 on Amazon right now. There's links in yesterday's video. It's $59 for the OS 10A and $125 for the S35. Great prices. Nice, Chris Reeves knife.
Yeah, this thing is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, $125 for that knife is fire, Phil, for sure.
It's so good.
Reverse flicked it.
What did you eat, Aries?
So good.
What did you have for lunch?
I'm embarrassed, but I just dropped the double arches.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's the best prize. They got the best prize and it's quick.
I just needed a quick fix.
I was just thinking it's not Sunday and you in the South, I'd have been going to Chick-fil-A, but that's because I ain't got it here. I miss Chick-fil-A.
I didn't find one, so I just went to the first place I found.
There's not too
Gotcha.
many. There's 2 Chick-fil-A's here in Lakeland, and that's it.
That's okay. I'm good. I ate. I got food.
There you go.
I'm happy.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
Don't
not
make
nothing.
DBD, don't
No,
let him start
there's
opening
the.
that
You got the
backpack.
light. I got
Yep.
the.
The
This is
regular
the S35.
Yep. I want to get original goat scales for this one
I'm leaving mine alone.
and a lynch clip.
It's not a knife I'm modding because it's a workhorse.
Oh, it's absolutely a workhorse.
I'm trying to find one that Aries fell in love with, and here it is.
Man,
He-
you can
he
really
told me to
pull
take
that
it-
one out.
Take it away.
Ah, 80/20. I still need one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, reverse flicking the 8015 is perfect. Who said that? That's my number one grail for production knives.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any 80/20. Yeah, Phil, the big thumb studs on the 8015 allow for a great Spidey flick. I love the Scorpion lock. 'Cause you can do the Scorpion. Whoop! I was trying to keep it away from the other knives. Do the Scorpion drop, reverse drop. So nice. Yeah, an 80/20. I really want that to go with my 20.5s.
What do you think, Aries? You played with mine. Do you think it makes the 20.5s feel like toys?
Okay, I had my 80/20.5, and I thought this thing is awesome. Blah blah blah. That shark lock is so good. Then I handled that. Not even in the same ballpark. That thing, that lockup on that is just like boom, locked.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good. I'll tell you, like a Chris Reeves or 80/20 or like a Hinder, or you get McNeese, you get one of those in your hand, and as soon as you start to move things and as soon as you start to experience it, you're on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You have left the range of a budget blade and you have gone into the atmosphere, into outer space, into the amount of machining and precise fit and finish that those blades are sitting on.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And to answer Phil's question, Tonto with the shark lock, this is the DLT trading exclusive 3V Tonto. Only DLT trading offers the Tonto 80/20.5s, and they all come in 3V. And this one's rocking a Lynch Northwest deep carry titanium clip, and will eventually get scales. My other 80/20.5 already has Rip's Garage Tech Ultim scales on it, and they really changed the feel of the knife. This one will get scales on it as well. But yeah, the Tonto is something else. This was one of my very first grails, was an 80/20. I saw the shark foot and fell in love, an 80/20.5. But then I saw this DLT exclusive Tonto. And the Deadly Daughter, after selling her first lamb that she raised, she bought me these as a Christmas present. Not last year, but the year before. So, yeah, I got both of these. It was a DLT, had a buy one, get one. If you bought a 3V Tonto, you got an Aus 10A shark foot for free. Darkwater, what's up, Morgan?
Hey, Morgan. I'll call you right back, bud. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's obviously busy.
Ask the
Nice
question in the
BNA.
chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
It's fantastic, Phil. And DLT, these used to be 250, but they're down to 179 for a shark lock. And these have the G10 instead of the FRN. You get the big pivot instead of the small pivot, and it does make a difference.
absolutely makes
And
100% difference.
it's a huge difference in the feel of the 80-20.5. And you get the 3B blade in the exclusive Tonto. One of my favorite knives, and this is a knife that has seen so much use because it's a present from the Deadly Daughter and my first shark locks. They made me fall in love with the lock. Todd Carr, what's going on?
Is awesome. But the shark lock on like the 80-20.5 versus the shark lock on that 80-20.
That's what I've heard. That's why I want to feel the 80-20s. I still haven't handled one. I've got the two 20.5s. I've got the Shark Cub. I want the Nano,
I do
but
too.
the Nano looks dope. But the 80-20 is my top production grail. I love the Shark Cub because it's the sliciest Demco made. And then the Nano is going to be the regular thick, chunky blade stock, but on that little fifth pocket shark lock. But this Shark Cub in any of its forms is so much slicier than you expect from a Demco. And you get that awesome shark lock still on the Shark Cub.
There we go. This is what I was looking for.
And still a four finger grip even behind the pivot. McNeese. McNeese. Jay Corscotton says, Mo, Larry, and Curly, you choose who. What's up, Jay Corscotton, member Kripple Krew Inc.?
What's up, Jay?
You should have your pickled steel by now. Should have your Cappy Lavaro. Yeah, I got a stupid deal on the Shark Cub because I got these when they discontinued the Ultim, the smoked Ultim. And the 20 CV and smoked Ultim was only 120 or 115. 115 to this Shark Cub.
I'm going to put stuff up and I'm going to get on the road, guys. Yeah, man, it's good talking with everybody. I appreciate you. Good going to that show with you there, Scott. And we'll shout at everybody later, bro.
All right. Take it easy, brother.
Chris, thank you. Awesome day today. Thank you very much.
All right. You guys take it easy. Peace.
Later.
Later, Chris. You good with
Yeah.
me hanging DVD?
Of course.
All right. I'm just going to hang out while I drive home.
Yeah, Phil,
How much longer?
what's that? Oh, probably about 20, 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I won't be home for another 45, so
Yeah, I don't think the voice is going to hold out that long because I started at 7:30 this morning my time on TKE stream, and it's noon now.
oh jeez. You're marathoning it today.
Oh, it's been a day. But it's always fun hanging out with the whole community.
Yeah, it is. That's why I love this show, because it gives me an opportunity to hang out and talk knives. And it's funny how many vendors say there aren't enough, at least in our area in Florida,
Yeah.
there aren't enough blade-centric knife shows. Like, you can go to a gun and knife show, but it's all pews. It's not really.
It's
meant
more.
for
Yeah, it's
knives.
more pews than knives every time.
So there just aren't. And this is just a small one. I mean, I think you saw the room, but there just aren't enough. And I really wish there was at least two or three. At least, okay. So I'm in like the Orlando, Florida area, and you would think that would be a popular place to do something.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. There's not even a good knife store. There's nothing.
And
So
you would think that it would fit that area so well.
you would think, but there's nothing. So I don't know.
And
It's
there's a Pew store on every corner.
of course, yeah. There's plenty of those. There's plenty of those, but nothing knife related. And
I'm not
so
saying there's anything
it's
wrong with having a lot of Pew stores. I just mean you would think that there would also be some knives within there, some knife shops.
yeah. And maybe that's on me because I don't really go to those. I'm not a big Pew person, but if maybe I would pop in just to see if they have knives, and every once in a while I'll pop in one just to see, and there's really nothing that
Yeah.
that's gonna really excite me. So
No,
it's
they'll have some Benchmade, some overpriced Spydercos that they've jacked the price up on normally at most gun stores.
yeah,
It's
and,
knives that you can get online yourself cheaper.
yeah, or they'll just have some, um, you know, Rough Rider stuff or something. And that was just the first thing that popped in my head, but
Yeah,
they'll just have
but
something else.
something inexpensive that you don't know.
Yeah. So, but there's nothing really in my area. So for me to get an opportunity to go spend a day with like-minded people, it's awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Phil, to answer your question, I'm in Eastern Washington. Another place that has plenty of Pew shows, and there are Pew stores around, but Sportsman's or Cabela's or Bass Pro would be the closest things we have to knife stores. And again, I can get most of those knives elsewhere cheaper normally.
yeah. I got to show off the Spike. That's like the third time I've said that today. The Hawk
Spike and
and the
Hawk.
Spike today, so that was fun. What?
I said the Spike and Hawk. Spock.
Yeah, I got to show off those two today to other makers, some of my friends. So that was fun.
Everybody
Good.
digging that Hawk,
It's always
that new Hawk proto.
yeah. They the Hawk Proto they really like. I think it came out really. I would take it out, but I'm in the middle. I'm driving right now. I probably shouldn't even be live with you right now. But yeah, the Hawk came out really well. I'm really happy with it. The Spike, obviously, I love that, so that was cool. But yeah, it's fun to be able to share my work with other makers.
Yeah, that's
They
awesome.
they definitely see things in a different light. It's almost more daunting to share knives with other makers than it is with reviewers.
I bet. Because
Because
you're wondering, are they judging my work? And you're also mentally comparing yourself to theirs.
well, there's that, and then but they see things in a very different way. Like when I look at a custom, when I look at a fixed blade, if it's a custom, then I'm seeing different ways on how things work around, and there's just a lot of different things. So I'm very critical of my work. Like I said, I say it all the time that I don't think I'm really at the level to be at a knife show and to really show off my work like that. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get good at this, but it is a very different thing when you show off your stuff to other makers.
Yeah,
I
I
like that.
bet.
Do you oiled it up?
I have not. Would you like me to? I'll throw some wicked wax on it for the pictures.
No,
If you're cool with that.
I mean, I'm totally cool. You can do whatever you want, but yeah, that micarta. I'm just curious as how that's going to age. It looks good though. I like it.
It does. But yeah, I absolutely could throw some wicked wax on there.
because I'm going to be doing. Okay, so I'm sorry to turn this about me, DBD. I'm
No,
sorry, but
all good.
for February, I'm doing blooms, and all the blooms are going to have different colors of that material.
Nice.
So
I
I'm
like this
curious.
jute micarta. At
So that's
the
the brown jute micarta.
the weave shows very, very well. The
Yeah.
fibers
So
show
that
so
jute
nice.
that really comes out, but I'm going to be working with several other colors of that material. So it'll be very, very interesting how those come out compared to that one. Obviously, the look will be the same, but just in like different colors. So there's like black, blue, like this nice burnt orangish, reddish color, a very raw, natural, almost light ivory color. So there's going to be some really cool stuff for
That's
February.
awesome. I look forward to
Green,
seeing
like a
those.
forest green.
Are you
So
trying to drop 6 of those again?
there'll be 6, 3 in
3 and 3?
HE and 3 in ADCRV2. So
Awesome.
6 in total. Yeah. So there'll be 6. That's the plan.
That's awesome. So doing it the
Here's the,
same way you did the glowthorn drop, and I like the way that you're doing those. 3 of each, all look different. First come, first serve.
that's
Get there quick.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to make that fair. And then the and then March, I'm going to be opening up the books, and I'm trying to. There's other ideas that people have thrown me about the books, but right now I'm going to stick with what I've been doing. Is like the first 5 that get with me, get in the books. Once I release that video,
Yeah.
it's still a first come first serve. It's just some people know how I work and they know how they can get in earlier. So I don't know, but I'm pretty honest. Like if somebody has like 6 or 7 of my knives, Kelly White, then I might be like, hey, can we get somebody else a chance to get in? Just because there's so many people that want to get one that maybe are really not up with keeping up with technology or getting and I try to help those people out too. So
or that don't have the funds each drop and maybe only have the funds this drop.
yeah, and so I will extend those olive branches to those people as well as much as I can. Um, like my TNFNU this week, I try to make everybody happy as much as I can. But I also am trying to basically run a business, and you know, I can only make so many. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
As much as I would love for this to be my full-time gig, it's not, and it will be a while before it is.
Take it easy, MPG. And Scott, I'm also gonna cut off here. My throat is dying on me. I'd hang
No
out with you
worries.
till you got back to the house and we'd
No,
chat
no,
knives
no,
the whole time.
no.
But my
I
throat
won't.
is dead.
No, I won't be home for another 30 minutes. So we are totally good. That's why I asked how much longer you're going to be. No,
Yeah.
I am perfectly fine with just kind of zoning out right now. It's been a long day, but yeah, brother, you're
I
good. Thank you
appreciate
so
you
much
coming on
for,
and talking knives with us, and I'm really enjoying these two, and I will be reviewing them and recording soon, and I will let you know.
yeah, very cool. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, later.
Phil, glad to have you here. I go live every Tuesday and every Saturday, and sometimes in between. So it's good to have notifications on. I do surprise. I drop content every single day. There's something uploaded to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok every day. And we're coming up on the 1,500 subscriber giveaway with a lot of knives and tools that have already been committed, including right now, so far the grand prize, the top money, the most expensive prize is the FerraMonster Glideman. FerraMonster's kicking in one of the $240 Glidemans for the 1,500 sub giveaway. So make sure that if you subscribe and you got notifications on, so you can see when I drop the giveaway videos that are coming up soon. I appreciate you letting me carry your knife, Gareth. I'm really enjoying checking this out. And you are just going to love this when it gets to you, brother. It is so sick. Yeah. Nick, hell yeah. Getting there. We're getting close to 1,500 and then on to 2K. I think I'm going to double check right now, see where it says I am at. When I started this, I was just over 1450. We're at 1462, so we are very close. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Always great talking to everybody. I'll sign the card, homie. Stay safe, stay frosty. Most importantly, stay deadly.